Did you know that a pregnant woman's heart grows during pregnancy? Welcome to a world where the usual becomes unusual and miracles are everyday occurrences. Today, we're going on a fascinating journey, exploring the top 10 facts about pregnancy and childbirth. From the extraordinary transformations a woman's body undergoes, to the intricate developments within the womb, these facts will certainly make you marvel at the wonders of life creation. From the heart of an expectant mother growing in size, to the first movements of a tiny life form, to the unique creation of every baby's fingerprints, we will dive into the fascinating realm of fetal development and birth. Buckle up for a ride through the miraculous process of life creation, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to discover and be amazed by. So are you ready to embark on this journey with us? Stick around to learn about these incredible facts that show just how amazing the process of creating life truly is. Starting with fact number 10, a pregnant woman's heart grows during pregnancy. Yes, you heard that right. The heart, that emblem of love and life, literally expands in size during this amazing journey of bringing a new life into the world. Now you might be wondering, why does this happen? Well, during pregnancy, a woman's body must supply oxygen and nutrients not just to herself, but also to the growing fetus inside her. To meet this increased demand, her heart needs to pump more blood. In fact, by the end of pregnancy, a woman's heart is pumping nearly 50% more blood than it did pre-pregnancy. This extra workload causes the heart to increase in size, particularly the left ventricle, which is responsible for pumping oxygenated blood to the body. It's a bit like a gym workout for your heart, except instead of lifting weights, it's pumping extra blood. This change is temporary, and the heart usually returns to its normal size a few months after childbirth. But isn't it incredible how our bodies adapt to nurture a new life? This process is just one of the many ways pregnancy is a truly transformative experience, not just emotionally and mentally, but also physically. The pregnant heart is a beautiful testament to a mother's love and strength, tirelessly working to support both her own life and the life she's nurturing within. Isn't the human body amazing? Moving on to fact number 9, a baby's first movements in the womb are not kicks. Now, isn't that a surprise? But it's true. Those initial movements you feel from your little one are actually twitches. Picture this. Your baby is floating in a warm, cozy, weightless world, and they're beginning to explore their body and the space around them. These twitches, known as quickening, usually start around the 20th week of pregnancy. They start off as a gentle fluttering sensation, often compared to the feeling of butterflies or popcorn popping. So, why twitches and not kicks? Well, it's because of the baby's developing nervous system. These twitches are actually the baby's nerves firing off, helping to build connections between the brain and the muscles. It's their way of learning how to move. It's a fascinating process, isn't it? So those first flutters you feel? Those are your baby's early dance moves. Fact number 8, the placenta is an incredibly powerful organ. This isn't just a statement, it's a fact that carries a lot of weight in the world of pregnancy and childbirth. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the placenta so special? Well, let's dive right into it. The placenta, a unique organ that only exists during pregnancy, is the lifeline between a mother and her baby. It's a remarkable piece of biological engineering that does a multitude of jobs all at once. It's like the world's best multitasker. Firstly, the placenta is the baby's oxygen station. It pulls oxygen from the mother's bloodstream and transfers it over to the baby, while also filtering out carbon dioxide from the baby's blood and sending it back to the mother to breathe out. Secondly, it's the baby's personal kitchen. It delivers nutrients from the mother's diet directly to the baby, ensuring the little one gets everything it needs to grow and develop. But the placenta doesn't stop at being a chef and an air filter. It's also the baby's waste management system, removing waste products from the baby's blood. And to top it all off, it's also the baby's immune system during pregnancy, providing antibodies to help protect the baby from infections. So, in a nutshell, the placenta is not just the baby's lifeline, it's a super organ. It's an oxygen station, a kitchen, a waste management system, and a security guard all rolled into one. So the placenta is not just a lifeline, it's a super organ. Fact number 7, your baby can taste the food you eat in the womb. Now, isn't that something to savor? From around the second trimester, your little one's taste buds begin to develop. And by the time they're 28 weeks old, they'll have fully functioning taste buds. Just like you, they can distinguish between sweet, sour, bitter, and umami tastes. But here's the fascinating part. The flavors from your diet can seep into the amniotic fluid that your baby swallows regularly. This means they're getting a taste of whatever you're enjoying. Studies suggest that this early exposure can influence a baby's preferences outside the womb. For instance, babies whose mothers ate a lot of carrots while pregnant showed a preference for carrots when they started eating solids. It's like your baby's culinary adventure begins even before birth. So eating a variety of foods during pregnancy could be your first step to raising an adventurous eater. Let's move to fact number 6, the miracle of birth itself. Childbirth is a captivating process, an awe-inspiring journey that has been happening since the dawn of time. It's a marvel of biology, a testament to the power and resilience of women, and the incredible ways in which the human body can adapt and change. The process of childbirth is divided into 3 stages, each with its own unique set of changes and challenges. The first stage is labor, the longest and arguably the most physically demanding part of the process. During this stage, the body prepares for the arrival of the baby. The cervix, which is usually about the size of a small donut, dilates to a whopping 10 centimeters. This allows the baby to pass from the uterus and into the birth canal. The second stage is the actual birth of the baby. Contractions continue, becoming more intense and closer together. The mother's body works in harmony with the baby, guiding them down the birth canal. The baby twists and turns, instinctively finding the best position for birth. And then, in a moment that is nothing short of miraculous, a new life enters the world. The third and final stage is the delivery of the placenta. This often overlooked part of the process is vitally important. The placenta, which has been the baby's lifeline throughout pregnancy, must be delivered to ensure the mother's health and recovery. But the miracle of birth doesn't end there. In the moments following birth, the mother's body continues to adapt and change. Hormones surge, promoting bonding and breastfeeding. The uterus begins to contract, returning to its pre-pregnancy size. It's a process that is as fascinating as it is complex. Childbirth is a beautiful natural process, one that embodies the strength and resilience of women. It's a testament to the power of the human body and the extraordinary lengths it will go to bring new life into the world. Childbirth is a testament to the strength and resilience of women. Fact number 5, your baby's cry may sound like your native language. Yes, you heard that right. Recent studies have shown that newborns' cries can mimic the intonation of their mother's native language. How fascinating is that? From the moment they enter the world, babies begin to communicate. And believe it or not, their first cries are not random. Researchers have found that the melody of a newborn's cry is shaped by the language their mother speaks. For instance, a baby born to a French-speaking mother might wail with a rising pitch, reflecting the pattern of French. This suggests that babies start picking up language cues while still in the womb. During the last trimester of pregnancy, the fetus begins to hear and recognize the mother's voice. This early exposure influences the sound of their cry after birth, creating a unique newborn accent. So your baby starts learning language even before birth. Fact number 4, newborns don't see in full color. Now, isn't that something? You may be thinking, wait, does that mean my baby sees everything in black and white? Well, not exactly. The world through a newborn's eyes is a bit more complex than that. When babies are born, their vision is fuzzy, and their color perception is limited. They can distinguish between light and dark, but they can't perceive the full spectrum of colors. This is because the cells in their eyes that detect color, known as cones, are still maturing. At around 2 weeks old, babies start to develop the ability to see red. This is followed by the colors green and yellow at around 2 months. Blue and violet come in a little later. By the time they're about 4 to 6 months old, most babies can see the full spectrum of colors, just like you and me. But it's not just about color. Babies' overall vision also improves dramatically during their first year. At birth, babies can only focus on objects about 8 to 12 inches away. By 3 months, they can recognize a face from 3 feet away. And by their first birthday, most babies have a near adult-like vision. So your baby's world becomes more colorful with each passing day. It's a gradual process, much like everything else in their development. But isn't it amazing how much they learn and grow in such a short amount of time? Fact number 3, pregnancy can affect your brain. Now, before you jump to conclusions, let's unpack this. During pregnancy, a woman's body becomes a cocktail of hormones, and these hormones do not just affect the body physically, they also influence the brain. One of the most significant hormones is progesterone. This hormone is responsible for maintaining the pregnancy and preparing the body for breastfeeding. But did you know that high levels of progesterone can affect your memory? Yes, you heard it right. This is often referred to as pregnancy brain or baby brain. Some women may experience forgetfulness or feel a bit more scatterbrained than usual. But don't worry, it's completely normal and temporary. Another hormone that plays a significant role is oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone. It not only triggers labor and helps with breastfeeding, but also promotes bonding with the baby. This explains why many mothers feel an instant connection with their newborns. Emotional changes are also common during pregnancy, thanks to the fluctuating levels of estrogen and progesterone. These hormones can make you feel more emotional than usual. You might find yourself crying at a commercial or getting unusually irritated at minor things. Remember, these changes are part of the amazing journey of bringing a new life into the world. They're your body's way of preparing you to nurture and care for your little one. So pregnancy is not just a physical journey, but a mental one too. Fact number 2, your baby's fingerprints are formed in the womb. Isn't that fascinating? These unique identifiers, the swirls and whirls that will one day help unlock phones and secure identities, start to take shape when your baby is just 10 weeks old. This is around the same time your little one's fingers begin to separate into distinct digits. The process is influenced by a variety of factors, including the baby's exact position in the womb and the density of the surrounding amniotic fluid. Even identical twins, who share the same genetic makeup, have different fingerprints due to these unique conditions. This means that from early on, your baby is already developing features that will distinguish them from everyone else in the world. These tiny fingerprints are the first physical mark of your baby's individuality, a unique signature that no one else will ever duplicate. So your baby's unique identity starts forming even before they're born. And finally, fact number 1, life begins earlier than you might think. The miracle of life is a wonder that has baffled humans since time immemorial, and the start of life is a topic that has sparked numerous debates and discussions. However, from a biological standpoint, life begins at conception, when a sperm fertilizes an egg to form a single cell called a zygote. This zygote then embarks on a fascinating journey, dividing and growing into a complex organism with trillions of specialized cells. Within just 3 weeks of conception, the baby's heart begins to form. This tiny organ, no larger than a poppy seed, will soon take on the monumental task of pumping blood throughout the baby's body. By the end of the 4th week, this tiny heart starts to beat and circulate blood. Can you believe that? The heart of the baby, a minuscule yet fully functional organ, begins its life-sustaining work just 28 days after conception. Now, this might not be the beating heart we usually picture. At this stage, it's more of a rhythmic pulsing or flickering, but it's the foundation of what will soon become a regular heartbeat. By the 6th week, the heartbeat becomes regular and can often be detected by a transvaginal ultrasound. This is a profound moment for many parents to be, as hearing that tiny heartbeat often makes the pregnancy feel more real. It's the first sign of life, the first confirmation that there's a new little person growing inside. And it's not just the heart. By 8 weeks, all the baby's major organs have started to form. By the end of the 1st trimester, the baby already has a fully formed heart, brain, and other organs all working together to sustain life. So the journey of life starts incredibly early, making the process of pregnancy and childbirth truly miraculous. This intricate dance of development from a single cell to a fully formed baby is nothing short of amazing. It's a journey filled with wonder, mystery, and a whole lot of love. And there you have it, the top 10 facts about pregnancy and childbirth. We've journeyed through the wonders of the pregnant heart working over time, to the thrill of a baby's first movements. We've explored the role of the placenta, the development of a baby's taste buds, and the miraculous process of birth itself. We've learned about the significance of a baby's first cry, the development of their vision, and the fascinating world of pregnancy hormones. We've marveled at the uniqueness of a baby's fingerprints and celebrated the moment life begins. Each of these facts is a testament to the incredible journey of pregnancy and childbirth, a journey filled with its own unique experiences and miracles. It's a journey that brings a new life into the world, a life full of potential and promise. Thanks for watching. Remember, every pregnancy is a journey filled with its own unique experiences and miracles. Scene 13, Call to Action. Before we wrap up, we'd love to hear from you. Did any of these facts surprise you? Or maybe you have your own pregnancy story to share. If you learned something new from this video, then please give it a like and share your thoughts in the comments section. We're always eager to hear your opinions and experiences. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so you won't miss out on more interesting content like this. And if you think this video could help or fascinate someone you know, don't hesitate to share it with your friends and family. We appreciate your support in helping us share these incredible facts about the miracle of life. Thank you for being part of our community, and we look forward to sharing more with you in our next video. Until then, take care.